Hi friends, it's Susan Smith with Stamp Creatively. I bought some sets when Stampin' Up! Had their sale. They had a set sale a while ago, and I bought some sets that, again, weren't necessarily on my first order, but I was intrigued by them, and this is one. Wasn't sure what I was going to do with it, but I liked the larger images with just a couple of words. So I started kind of playing with it. So there it is in the cinnamon cider. No, that's not the name of it. I've been around too long. Copper clay. There it is on vanilla. Here it is on crumb cake. And this is with it embossed with the fern embossing folder. This is not embossed. This is the birds. And I stamped them in Versamark and then embossed them in white on watercolor paper and just kind of watercolored them. Here it is with the garden green and the fern embossing folder and a bow. This I went super fancy and used some of the metallics, layered it some more, did a whole bunch more to it, and then here it is on note card and envelope. So this is what I ended up, and that's how I kind of play with stuff. I start off with just seeing what I like and what I don't like. This was the final version for camp. They all commented how easy it was, how they were surprised it was so easy, and how much they liked it. So I want to show you how easy it was. So I took my crumb cake, my garden green ink. I put both of them on a block. My customers have a tendency to rock these narrow letters. So I feel like they're going to get a higher success rate if I don't give them a chance to rock that letter. I mean, we got to work with them in any way we can, right? So I mounted them together. I'm going to stamp it down. And I'm going to put most of my pressure up here on the bigger image, knowing that bottom one's going to get all the pressure it needs to get those words. This is when I miss my Stamparatus, don't we? Okay, there we are. Some of these are not completely filled in, like it's not a solid image. So when that happens, I'll take my blender, my blending brush, my blender pen. Geez. One of my girlfriends said she was going to get up and video, and she started off videoing this morning and hadn't had a cup of coffee. And she said that was a bad idea. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I don't need that, but I guess at this time in the afternoon I need a tea or something because I obviously can't come up with the words. So I just took my blender pen and went around that and kind of filled in that area. You see that? So there's a couple of things that I can do. I have my blender pen in hand. I can go ahead and go over some of these and shade them. You know, because this is a watercolor ink, I can kind of shade some of those. I don't know that I want to do it too dark, but I'll do it so I can show you the difference between this one and the other one. That's what's nice when I have a couple of them here. I can show you the difference. So you can kind of see how that blended some of that color. I have some light leaves. The other thing I can do to make it interesting is I can always take my Wink of Stella and go over it. I guess I can zoom in on this so you can see it a little bit better. Okay. So now I'm going to take my Wink of Stella and go over that fern. Just kind of color it a little bit. Blend that color, just pull it off. I'm not just pulling it off the little detailed leaves. I'm not really pulling it from the outside circle. So now can you see that Wink of Stella on there? Just that little bit of sparkle. So you can see this one doesn't have any wink of Stella. Okay, so now I'm going to take this and emboss it with the Fern embossing folder. So I used that 3D Fern embossing folder to add some definite dimension. And you can really see how it brings out the different shades of that green. It just makes me real happy. Let's see if you can see my sparkly leaves. I mean, I can see them. I hope you can. So again, all I used was Garden Green, Crumb Cake, one stamp. I just stamped it down once. I'm going to seal this to the front of my card. And then, obviously I didn't mute my phone because you just got to hear my choo-choo. And I have a choo-choo because one of my grandsons, this grandson, right there, Walt, loves trains. Okay, so now I'm going to add some of these. These are the oh, maybe it's up here. Yes, brushed metallic adhesive backed dots. I'm going to use a couple different colors. I'm going to put gold in there. But I like it when I have 5. That comes from working in flowers for too long. All right, there you go. They are all, I like odd numbers on my stuff. So there's one wink of stellate and one unwink of stellate. All right, friends, thanks for joining me. Have a great day. We'll stamp again soon. Bye.